This is the structure, but they don't have the money for right now. So what is the biggest risk? Biggest risk is that in future, maybe the price will go up, right? So let's talk about this. I'm going to be erasing all those ink here. So they don't have the money right now. So it could wait 90 days and then exchange US dollars for Singapore at a spot rate existing at that time. Which means after 90 days, what will be the spot rate? They will be buying from the open market the Singaporean dollars and paying Singaporean dollars to a Singaporean firm. But TERS does not know what the spot rate will be at that time. So we have two scenarios here. Number one, if the rate rises to 0.60, which means rate here, if the rate rises 0.502, $0.60, it means one Singaporean dollar is going to be now 0.60. So how many dollars needed to satisfy this 1 million Singaporean dollar? The Singaporean firm will be receiving 1 million Singaporean dollar because we already have contract. But how much dollars it need to convert to pay them 1 million Singaporean dollar? Right now, because it is increased, you multiply this Singaporean dollar with the rate, answer is $600,000. Right? Previously, when the rate was 0.5, it takes $500,000 to convert into 1 million Singaporean dollar. But now, in order to convert to 1 million Singaporean dollar, you need 600,000. It means an additional outlay or outflow of $100,000 due to appreciation of the Singaporean dollar. It means you would be having a loss of, do you think it's a small loss? It's a bearable loss?
It's a huge loss.
Huge loss. Huge sorry. Okay, now what happened if opposite happen here? The rate decreases. You will be very, very angry when the rate goes up. What happened here? If the rate decreases to 0.47, how many dollars you needed? 0.47 multiplied by 1 million Singaporean dollar. Answer would be $470,000. Previously, you would be needing, so saving is, that is your profit, or saving would be 30,000. Wow, very smart, right? But compare 100,000 loss with the 30,000 saving. Now you will understand what does it mean by hedging against currency movement. You see, when appreciation is huge, you will be losing 100,000. When there is a depreciation, you will be saving. So you can compare this one, right? So to avoid exposure to exchange rate risk, this is terminology that we also use in finance. It means with no, doing nothing, making no strategies. It means we are exposing our transaction with some kind of a risk. And we use this kind of word, we call that exposure, right? Expose to open air conditions, exposed to open market condition, right? So we use this terminology. So don't worry about this, okay? So to avoid exposure to exchange rate risk, traders can lock in the rate it will pay for 90 it will pay for Singaporean dollar 90 days from now without having to exchange US dollars immediately. So rather waiting for 90 days, they can enter into a contract, right? So if they don't enter into this contract, then manager, financial manager will be constant in pain every day from 0 to 90 days. He will be watching the open market rate, value up, value go down, value up, value go down, value up, value go down, like this, right? And this one is giving them constant pressure and workload as well, right? Financial manager job is to maintain the finances of the company, not looking the currency markets, whether the dollar is going up, is going down. It he is helping to arrange the money, arrange the finances in a best way to minimize the risk. So best way is to use some kind of derivative contracts. So by locking into this rate or having this forward contract, you hedge the risk of increase and decrease. For example, you lock the rate 0.52, and now you just focus on you just wait for 90 days, focus on your business activities rather having tension or taking tension of this currency market or forex market. The dollars has increased or decreased. What happened if G8 summit is going to be announcing the supply of the oil? What happened if there is a war in Saudi and Yemen? It escalates. What's happening between Russia, Iran, America, and Azerbaijan? This kind of. So you don't worry about the exchange market because you already lock in the rate, and now you focus on your job related to your company's JD, job description. Okay. So there's another example here, and that is a very practical example. So I just want you to do by yourself as well. So I'm just going to read it.
Sir.
And you have to make this strategy. Yes,
Sir.
Michael. Yes.
It's David.
David, yes.
So I didn't understand the whole point. So what did US do in the previous example to hedge?
They should enter into forward contract or future contract.
Yeah, and
so that
what happens then?
Because we don't have enough information here. We just have example to understand this.
Because it's okay.
And now we are having this example here. So you need to tell me what kind of hedging strategy we should use. So let me just read the question, and I'm going to giving you instead I will be making a breakout room, and you're going to be doing this by yourself, and at the end we will talk about what kind of strategy and what is the answer. Let me just read for you. Meanwhile, you also take the picture. So Gray Lawn Incorporation, based in Washington, exports product to a German firm, and will receive payment of 200,000 euros in 3 months. On June 1st, the spot rate of the euro was $1.12, and the 3-month forward rate was $1.1. The expected spot rate of the euro on September 1st is 1.15. So what is the hedging strategy? Let me just tell you, sell or buy forward. Since we are having only one forward rate, it means we have only one choice to enter into forward contract. And now which kind of forward contract? Either we have to buy forward contract or we have to sell forward contract. So these have the strategy you need to develop and also the answer of that strategy as well. I'm just going to be eliminating this inks, take a picture, and I will be making a breakout rooms for you guys. I think 3 breakout rooms going to be okay. Okay, did you take the picture?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll send it to the group now.
Good, David.